Hello, it's Bill, the Knee Pain Guru. Today is Tuesday, September 7th, 2021. How's everybody doing today? Let's see. We're going to talk about today microscopic knee surgery for torn meniscus. We're going to get into that in just a minute. I wanted to let you know, I guess I've been a little remiss in my previous videos that I do have a private coaching program. I just got a call from Nancy in Alabama, who was interested in that program. And I guess I mentioned it on one of the previous videos, but that is an option available if she didn't like Facebook and she had limited internet access and she was wondering if she could do it over the phone. Yes, I could totally work with you if that's something that you'd be interested in. Welcome those that are on the call. If you would like to type in your questions, feel free to do so in the live chat, both on Facebook as well as YouTube. You can do that. Today we're going to talk about 17 years after microscopic knee surgery for a torn meniscus. See what Sherry is dealing with 17 years after surgery. And this is consequently quite common. Okay, Sherry writes, 17 years ago I underwent microscopic knee surgery for a torn meniscus. No problem there. About 8 years ago, I've been having severe knee pain when I would kneel down. The pain comes and goes. When it is acting up, I can also feel the pain if I run my fingers up the front of my knee. When doing that, I feel sensation on the outside of the kneecap. So this is, and just so we're clear, and Sherry didn't say this specifically, that the knee surgery she had 17 years ago is the same knee that she's having the severe pain in when she would kneel down. Because this ties together in terms of understanding how the body works in conjunction with itself. Meaning the body is known as what is known as a tensegrity structure, an interconnected series of pulleys and levers. So like the song, the knee bone's connected to the thigh bone's connected to the hip bone's connected to the backbone. So we can't isolate one part of the knee or one part of the body without it being interrelated or interconnected to other parts. So when you stub your toe, the whole body moves away from the stub toe and tenses up to compensate for the stub toe. Same thing happens when you have knee pain, a knee injury, a knee surgery, a microscopic knee surgery. You get a torn meniscus. So you have an injury and now you have a surgery. So the body has continued to compensate for that experience that was happening in the knee as a result of whatever tore the meniscus. As this doesn't go away, these connections don't go away. Just because you had the knee surgery 17 years ago and you didn't notice anything until 8 years ago, doesn't mean they're not interconnected. Now, if it's in the same knee, it's the tension within that knee that we're looking with and addressing. If she had the surgery on one knee and now she's feeling the pain in the opposite knee, that happens as a result of the body compensating to protect itself from the knee that had the torn meniscus and the microscopic surgery. So we just begin to track back what is happening in the physical body that is causing the irritation that's going on. So that's essentially the bigger picture that's going on. Now getting into the specific knee, when she's running the hand up the knee, running the fingers up the front of the knee, she feels a sensation on the outside of the kneecap. That's just how the tension pattern or the scar tissue or the tendons, ligaments, fascia is pulling in the knee that is causing that sensation. Just like if I pull on the right side of my shirt, it'll make the material on my left shoulder tighter. Same kind of concept as to what's going on in the knee. So we look for these connections. We look for these patterns. They're not random. They're not just happenstance. They're not coincidental. And once we begin to connect the dots on those experiences, we can see how, with Sherry specifically, we begin to relax the tension pattern in the kneecap and see how that experience changes, both when she's running her finger up the knee, if it's that same type of feels the pain on the outside of the kneecap, as well as how does kneeling feel different? Because that pattern will show up in a similar way when she's kneeling. So as we can begin to change the neurological signaling in the knee, the relationship of the tibia with the femur, the bone in the lower leg with the bone in the upper leg, relationship of the kneecap to the tibia, the kneecap to the femur, the rotation of the tibia and the femur, the tilting of the tibia in the femur, the sliding of the tibia in the femur, the forward and back of the tibia to the femur. We start getting that lined up, all in relationship to the kneecap as well. And now what ends up happening is it doesn't hurt to kneel. It doesn't hurt to run the fingers up the front of the leg and feel the pain on the outside of the kneecap. So if this is making sense, give the video a thumbs up, like and subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications for future videos, share this video with your friends, family, and loved ones. If you have questions, please feel free to ask those in the comments section. I will address those. Like if what I said doesn't make sense and you're like, that doesn't work that way or whatever it is, yeah, let me know, because I'm open to what I've spent the past 20 years evolving and developing and exploring in my own knee as well as in clients. If that doesn't resonate with you, that's okay. I'm working with universal truths and principles of how the body operates, and I'm totally open to it being different. However, I got questions for you if you do believe it is different. And then if it's just confusing, happy to explain it. So that is the Sherry's question, or what she wrote in about on the Knee Pain Guru blog. If you'd like to know, like, hey, what's the next steps? What can I do from here to begin either learning more or getting help? And I got some links here for you. By the way, all of these links are in the contact section below, or in the description of the video below. thekneepainguru.com. You can sign up on the newsletter, and that's for further information to keep connected with me as to what's going on. Send you daily emails there. There is the private consultation, and that is one consultation we would have where we basically develop a strategy for you to get out of pain, whether it's you're working with doctors and PTs where you're going the holistic route, or whether you were interested in talking with me about how my program could help you further than what I can explain here. And that is a consultation link. And then there's also my Knee Club program, my group coaching program, where we meet twice a week on a Zoom call, group Zoom call, Mondays and Thursdays. There's access to a private Facebook group where you can pose questions if you aren't able to make the call for whatever reason. And if you can't make the call, not a big deal. You type your questions in the Facebook group, and then I read those on the next call. Calls are recorded. You watch the replay. You get your support regardless if you're able to make the times of those group coaching calls or not. And then the third one, what I could do, I could get the private coaching link. I will also include this now in the description below for those that are interested, as Nancy was. I generally don't leave it there because, well, most people are getting to know me. Anyhow, I will include that here. This is, I call it my Forever Free coaching program. And let's see. And you can sign up for that as well if you'd like. This is also giving you time if you have questions. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. You can type in your questions in the live chat. And even if you're watching the replay, you can type those questions in there as I use those on future videos. Okay, so here is the Forever Free. That's the private coaching program. Once again, I'll put that in the description. I'll edit the description of it going forward and put that in there. So, okay, no questions. I will play a short video clip for you that you can enjoy. It's a little bit about my group coaching program. But I thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you taking the time to watch my stuff. This is Bill Paravano, the Knee Pain Guru. Gonna scoot for today. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you on tomorrow's video.